Well, we are now in week 2 of 7 Cares Idaho Shares, and this annual community campaign aims to help our fellow Idahoans. We want to stock the shelves of our local nonprofits with much needed supplies before winter really hits. And a huge part of making that happen is our companies that care. Larry introduces us to one of those companies that may be familiar to you and your family, GoGo Squeez.
We're still talking about companies that care. And of course, this time it is GoGo Squeez, and Brian Gunnell is joining us. Brian, we talk about folks who are finding themselves hurting maybe this time of the year. Families are hurting a little bit. When sometimes that happens, they worry about rent. They tend to cut back on food and quality food. And I think that you guys probably among anybody realizes just how important a nutritious diet is and why it's so important to make a donation.
Yeah, we're happy to. That's our mission, is to provide healthy snacks for families and people on the go. And that's people of all circumstances, whether they can afford it or whether they're experience hard times. So we're happy to be a part of this.
And even as a large company, I think you recognize that it's really important that that you reach out to people and that you recognize that you're not just a company that does business in a community. You're actually part of the community.
We are. Our business, our employees, we're all part of this community. And our neighbors, friends, family members, part of this community as well. So it's natural for us to give back.
So when you look at this over the course of the year, I mean, this is a wonderful donation that you're making here to 7 Cares and Idaho Shares, but this is the sort of thing that happens all year long in a lot of different ways, right?
It is. We hear get a lot more requests around the holidays, but it is something that we do year round with our schools, community food pantries, and just other circumstances as we hear of needs.
Now, your donation is actually product and also cash. Is that correct?
It is mostly product, yes. With a pretty significant cash value, though.
Yeah, and that's really what makes a difference, because this is the kind of thing that can be added to any food box easily, especially where there's children or even adults. Is the kind of thing that will really make a difference. It's the kind of thing that just we really appreciate for this particular program and how much this means to everybody. And it really shows all of us that GoGo Squeez is a company that cares.
And guess what? You can make a virtual donation right now. Just text 7 Cares to 208-321-5614. We'll send you the link. And a generous donor matching every dollar you donate. So your donation is going to have twice the impact.